Hello, impact makers. Amelia Hirschfield here. I help entrepreneurs who are making an impact, a difference in the world, become more resilient so they can make a bigger impact. And this looks like working on things like anxiety, stress, and knowing how to maximize your personality with the Myers-Briggs work that I do. Combine that with the inner child work. So it's super specific to your Myers-Briggs type. So you can get results quickly and stop holding yourself back. And as sometimes I talk about the specific Myers-Briggs type, something that INFPs can struggle with is being quite frustrated with other people. They might be quite harsh with other people, want other people to do what they're doing. And when they're not doing what they're doing or they're not holding the same values, that can be really hard on the INFPs. And that can look like other businesses, employees, your partner, your business partner, investors. And it can be really a big struggle because the values to the INFP run quite deep, and it's like they're aligned with who you are, and they are part of who you are. And that's, part of the beauty of the INFP is that they understand themselves quite deeply. And that's a great driver for business as well. It's like, no, this is the values, this is who we are, this is what we stand for, and this is what we don't stand for. And that can be a massive benefit to your business, to your culture, to what you're trying to do, to the reasons why you're trying to do that, right? Because you're not you're not you're not confused about why you're doing it, right? You're like, no, this is wrong, this is a change I want to see in the world, and this is why. And a challenge that INFPs can get into is that they can struggle with other people not upholding those values. And it can look like trying to push your values onto other people, trying to convince other people of your values, trying to fight people who believe other things, put a lot of energy into people who are going against your values, and just spending a lot of time being frustrated. Like, why don't people understand this? Why don't people see it? It can make you quite frustrated if you're one of those people. And something that you need to remember if you find yourself doing this is that not everyone shares your values. Not everyone holds what is so dear to you dear to them, whether that's people in the same field as you, people trying to solve the same problem as you. You guys are all approaching it in different ways, and your values are particular to you. They're not going to be the same as other people, but you can have and find people with overlapping values or similar values that you can appreciate. So you're not spending time trying to convince other people the values that you have. You're not trying to spend your time fighting other people on the internet or calling people names or starting a bunch of drama, because it's like, no, this is how things should be. It can be quite forceful about it. It's like, no, this is the right way. When in reality, there's right ways for other people, right? So the more you can pare that back and understand, it's like, I have my values, they have their values, and that is okay. That can make business a lot easier because you're not fighting against other people's values. You're just like, this is right for me, and I'm going to attract the people who want to be around those values, right? Because there are lots of people who value what you bring to the table, what you hold so dearly to yourself. And if you can release some of the frustration, some of the trying to prove it energy, that can make things a lot easier, because you'll open up space for lots of other opportunities, right? Because the less time we spend fighting against ourselves, pushing energy into unhelpful spaces like this, the more energy we have for living authentically, helping authentically, and also building yourself up, spending time with with creating the business you want to create, that's also creating the impact that you want to create. So that is that. And something that INFPs can struggle with is knowing how to release this. Like some people may watch this, be like, cool, I got that, I understand that. Sometimes you might be so afraid that people might not like you. You might feel too angry about this. It might be a coping mechanism that you don't know how to release. So you might be seeing yourself aware of it, but you're like, I don't know how to stop me doing that. The work that I do, the combination of the Myers-Briggs and the inner child work, it's a beautiful solution for this problem, because we can kind of look at what you've got going on and then figure out, okay, where is the fear coming from? Why do you feel like you need to be doing this? And then I know how to kind of reorient yourself so you can feel less frustrated in the world and more able to help. And that can be a big energy solver for you as you're able to create new opportunities for yourself. So if you want help with that, send me a message on social media. My links are on my homepage, and I will see if we're a good fit. I'm really only right for people who are like, I'm fed up with this. Like, I cannot keep doing this, pushing my energy, forcing my stuff onto other people, because that's when the right clients show up. So if you are one of those people, as I said, send me a DM. And if not, I will see you on the next video.